Alright, welcome back everyone. Here we are starting up on day 4 of our Magicspell library build. Get some really nice features on this one. I'm about to check out this manufacturer a little bit more, see if we got what other sets they've got. I really sort of digging on this. Got our, of course I didn't plug it in, but we've got our LCD screen, and it's going to be a really nice effect when it's all said and done. I'm really looking forward to seeing how this turns out. But if you're new here, this is what I do. I buy these kits and build them step by step, mostly in real time. Get to see all my successes and all my failures. Now I hopefully fix those inevitable failures as they come up. Upload daily and just try and have a good time. We're not solving the world's problems, we're just building silly little models and having a bit of fun. If you've seen any kits or builds or sets or anything you want me to take a shot at, feel free to drop in the comments. I'm always looking to add on to my list, and I've got the most intelligent audience on YouTube because y'all provide me with nothing but the best of options. Without any further ado, first thing we got to do is turn these stickers and these pieces of wood into little miniature books. So I think rather than doing this fast forward thing like I did last night, I'm just going to try and do the magic video editing trick. So zap zap, boom, just like that. And the opposite of last night, we got extra blanks but fewer books. So I think they need to work on their printing abilities, but these are always come in handy to fill in spaces and gaps and whatever, so I'll add into my little bucket of later on to use. So we got those books, got our scrolls, got our thick books, and got a couple less of the other books. There we go, those big books over there, and these books. Now the fun begins, where we gotta fill in our bookshelves. So let's see here. Get the old phone stand out. So I think that'll be a little. So I can see and y'all can see both because I put this floor in. Sort of ruins my visibility. Let's see. Those guys here. And they're saying this is probably the central feature of the kit, so we do want to make sure we get a good distribution of books. So they gave us 8 of the thick boy books. So I'm going to put 6 on this one, save 2 for the other one. And scrolls, I'm just going to sort of eyeball about half, I think. That's where I set them aside, make sure I don't go overboard on one rather than the other. I think as far as these books go, we're going to have plenty. Let's see. Stabilized. Alright. And got the old B7000 for when the time comes to glue it down, but now I've got to sort of figure out how we're going to do this. I guess just start popping books in. I got a nice slow drying glue. That's yeah, I can just do one shelf at a time, I think. So I'm just gonna run bead on the back here. And I say just gonna start popping books in. Got my handy dandy tweezers ready to roll. And get a little glue on it and get it in place. Do 3 or 4 this side, I think. I think these are a little taller, so yeah, that's some variation on it. Yeah. I'm gonna do 2 more of those. I think I'll put a scroll or 2 on the edge here, the bottom corner. Yeah, 1 more. I think I'm gonna have room for a scroll. Oh. Okay. I guess it matters on the end. I don't think there is an upside down. Okay, now I'm not going to have any extra room back there to sort of Get them a little spread out. Now I know. Now, let's go up this side, I think. I'll start off on my thick boy books. I'll lay it on its side so it's, and then a couple of the small ones. Big one on the end here. Take up a little space. Maybe. Now, I think I'm going to put a couple of scrolls sort of facing outwards there. Try and get the, yeah. I'm just going to have them laid on top of my big book here, I think. So, I think I can do this by hand. A little glue on the end here. Maybe I can't. Well, that's the wrong end. I want it to be the other way. I think I just turned it around 360 degrees. Alright. Okay, it'll have a little wooden dowel in the middle. Actually, let's... Yeah, a little sideways action there. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling that. And another. Okay, this one's not... Watch where I'm applying my glue, make sure I get the most obscured side out. Okay, feeling it, alright. Now, this one, I'm going to start with the scroll on that corner and have these guys be crooked. So, we'll glue on you back in there. And glue across the back. Take the bigger books, I think. Just have them stick to my tweezers. Really? I had been doing pretty good here, I thought. Okay. Try a different angle. Okay. There it goes. In there. Okay. Yeah, feeling it, feeling it. Okay, now something maybe a little different on this one. Let's go. across there. A couple down this way. And smaller ones on top of that. I'll do a scroll right down the middle, I think. Now I have a couple of little guys standing up next to it. I hope. Okay. Let's see, just trying to be sort of random. I'm trying to make it a little different on each shelf, so I'm not all in. Now I think on this one, I'm just going to have 2 stacks going vertically. Or, yeah. Get you all to cooperate. Oh yeah. Do one big one on the bottom. Ooh, maybe just yeah. Have them stacked every which way. Yeah, I'm feeling it. Okay, now I think got that many scrolls. I've decided this is many scrolls on this one, so I'm going to do just a nice stack of scrolls, mostly in the bottom of this one, I think. All scrolls, no books, maybe. See how many it ends up with here. You know what? I think I've got too many scrolls in my other stacks. I'm going to bring a few back up. I'm not going to use them here yet. And fill in the rest of it with little books, I believe. They give you a guide to go by, sort of. But they also say just do it like you want to, basically. There's no, it's one of those things, there's no right or wrong, it's whatever you're feeling at the moment, I believe. Yeah. And now, let's see. I think I'm going to have the next two, one leaning that way and one leaning that way, just for kicks. On there. And I'll do some of the little ones leaning the other way. This way. Get them to lay down anyway. Darker one here. Maybe have one stand up just for one or two of them just to be ornery. Okay. 5 scrolls left, so actually, I can get a scroll in here, I think. Let's do a little dab on the end here, and I see a slot here. I believe I can drop one in. And then I don't mind the 2 scrolls. 2 scrolls. Actually, I'm sort of digging this stack of scrolls down here, so I think I'll do another stack up here in this corner. More books on that end. Ooh, you know what I hadn't done? Another thick boy book. Let's do the thick boy. Didn't forget about that stack over there. Matter of fact, I guess I can have a whole shelf of thick boy books now. Oops. I have to try and think to distribute them better on the upper level one. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm digging it. Alright, set you aside and let you dry. And work on this one. Second verse, same as the first, a little bit louder, a little bit worse. I think I grabbed. There were 8 of them. I thought there were 8 thick boys. I guess there was only 6. Or 7. That's an odd one. No, 8. Okay, I just found them. I did use them all up over there. Okay. Okay. I think I'm going to do. This is I think that this is going to be the upstairs. I'm going to do just a random stack of scrolls. I'm going to do 3 or 4 of my scrolls right there. Just start off just a random right in the middle. I think I got room for one more here on that edge. Couple of little guys. Okay, and sort of like the look at the big guy on its side down on that one of the other one. So I'm gonna do a similar motif, I believe, in that corner. A couple of scrolls on top of you. Go down there. Again. Okay. Nozzle off here. I'll try it again. I'm just going to do a standard straight up batch of books here on this one. Maybe alternating short and tall. Just a little texture maybe. One more, I think. I think I see a little glue back there to hit that one. Okay. Okay, and next shelf. I'm determined to get these built tonight. So let's see. Let's do just a. I'll put the last of my big chunkers in the middle. little one in here at the edge. And another little one on top, I believe. Alright. These little crests up here just to me scream. That's where I need my last 3 scrolls to go. That little nook right up there. So I'm going to save those for that. Let's see, I've done alternating, done. Let's do a leaner. Okay. Get these guys just to play nice. Now, getting on to the home stretch. Let's see. Just keep going. I think I got room for one more. But my glue's ran out, so it's. Alright. And okay. Let's do. Do another alternating batch, but do it with the leaners. Now, haven't done alternating stacks yet. And I appear to have plenty of books left for these last shelf and a half. Let's do those mixed up. Not sure those even fit. Yeah, they should. And just, I'm thinking just a little stack in there. A couple of big boys. Let's see if I can get a little on top here. Alright. That. Yeah, that suits me. Got our shelves in place. Like I say, plenty of extra books. On both sizes, it looks like. Well, plenty of extra, the bigger ones anyway. I don't know if there's any other second side. Maybe there's more shelves to be stocked later on. I think this is going to be our the primary focus of our view. So I'm feeling it. Yeah. Alright. So now get to combine them on step 17. Get to combine those guys up into a wall, one unit. So let's see here. Start with this guy. Okay, actually you need our foundation or platform, or the main bit anyway. Because we're going to be mounting our first LED in. This one gets mounted here in a minute. Okay. So, we'll start with this guy. Along in here. In here. Go down onto this platform. Side inward. Okay, this is the top of our. This one's in a bit of a bind. Maybe. Yeah, maybe it was supposed to go. Oh. Does this work any better on this side? Yep, it does appear to be. It's not crooked. Okay, yeah, and it says right there that's where LEDs go. Okay, and that's to secure it. So this guy goes on here. Through there to hold it in place. All right. And there they are. Alright, cool. Now that. Here. Oh. Bring our base in. Oh, upside down. I keep trying to make it. Okay, that works. Now you just go on to here. All right. Come out right there. There. And we make a balcony railing. So, these. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they only go together one way. Gotcha. Mm-hmm. Goes. Oh. Actually, you gotta put our top level on first. Yeah, that makes more sense. Okay. All right. That's those look like. Now the balcony railing goes on. Here. Gently but firmly. Lined up there. They're not fighting, so they're make sure you get them in. Alright. And I say this wall is really getting in the way. But that completes step 17. On to 18. Just 2 pieces there. So we're going taking a front piece into here, and then we drop the back end behind it. Okay, so yeah, that's okay. Yeah, so we got just drop in those places, and you go in. I say behind it, down here, and it locks into our balcony there. I hope we're going to connect this thing pretty quick. That's getting irritating. It keeps trying to fall over on me. So those just slid in. They don't, and these aren't. Okay, that one. It was locked in. The other 3 did not lock in. They just sort of dropped in place. Are we gluing? Oh yeah, supposed to glue. Throw some glue in behind our front bit here. With a little bitty notation on it, so drop a little bit back here. And back in and grab my cheapo clamps, just hold it in place for a minute. Everywhere. All the angles. Alright, that does firm everything up there too. Okay, and that, step 18. On to 19. Okay. So, just slide this one out of the way. It says if we have to, we can open this up, our battery compartment here, to apply to hold the pressure. Yeah, these guys are supposed to, lock in. I'll line them up there, maybe. Not being very cooperative. First one and the rest should. I would think. Okay. On top now, just those in the middle. Yep. Okay. So, got that much done. It'll look better once I get those clamps out of the way, but so far, yeah, I'm feeling it. Okay. And like I said, that was 19. On to 20, and I think we'll call that a night. So, shouldn't be too much of an issue, I don't think. We get that, and our door gets installed here, hopefully. So I start off with the door actually. So try J5, which is that one. Door goes in. And this goes in behind it. We're doing glue again. It does not say do glue again, so yeah, they've all got tabs on the side, so it should need glue holding it together on this one. Hard to get. I saw that happening. Okay. They gave us a lot of spares. Let me see here what, and that's behind the door, so we should be okay on concealing it. But let me make sure they didn't. I should have done that one first. No, there's no spare on that one, so let's go and find where it went. Okay. Little detour, but I'm okay. Okay, I think the obvious answer to that is to put this piece in first. Once I get it put back together, hopefully. This fiberboard's generally pretty forgiving as far as getting, yeah, it almost holds itself in place. So super glue's ideal for this. Plenty of surface area. Grab a piece of wood here. Get the old Gorilla super glue. Focus on it. And plenty of surface area. I'm irritated, but I'm not. I got no one to blame but myself. I knew that was an issue. I should have been better. Okay, so fair amount there and there. Get a good coat everywhere. And ease you on there. 10 seconds here. Move it around so I don't glue it to my board down back there. Okay. Should be good. Off the excess. A little wiggle. We're going to have gravity to help us here too on this. Oops. I said it was going to stick, but it's sort of... Ooh, it's not. Okay. Oh, maybe I need more pressure down. Nope. Okay. Okay. New plan. I think it'll still work. That is surprising. I think we're still going to be okay. Gonna start off. We go on this side, so you're in here. Yeah, that. I wasn't gonna be able to do that. You're in here. from the top without that hitting angle. Nope. Nope, just did them wrong. Yeah, I want it going this way. So I want to make sure that these printed sides showing out. Wait a second. Did I just do it wrong twice in a row? I did. Huh. Okay. Third tries a charm. Okay. Fourth tries a charm. Going out. Okay, so get them sort of press fit together. Get the old. I lost my. Where'd my wood glue go? Behind me. Oh, that's. Oh, it's right in front of my face. Okay. I promise I'm not sponsored by Gorilla Glue, but I got the Gorilla traditional wood glue. Just give me a little. Dab on the end of a stick here on this one. And now the super glue's holding. So it's just a little bit on this end. Up, you out. Okay. Put my glues up. I don't think I'm going to be needing them anymore. Hope not anyway. Okay, let's see, that's gonna. I'm gonna say the super glue did decide to work after the fact. So now you come there. Okay, so everything is going to be, all the broken parts are going to be obscured and they're going to fit together good. The tricky part, no, it's not going to be tricky. The tabs are only up here at the top, so I do got a place to put pressure on them when I install it in a second. But first thing, got one more piece of floor to go in on the side here. Now, get our, this got tabs here, here on our door, and here on the back wall. So let's, if I can't get you guys all to play nice now. Start with the broken bit, maybe. Yeah. I think they had some coyotes running around outside, and I think the dogs just heard them. Get my door to line up. Okay, and this one's going out on me, so I'm gonna drop some glue down in the middle here. And here too, I believe. Clamps hold y'all together, and since it's broken, get you a little more reinforcement that way. And clamp on this is going to be a little trickier. guess just gotta pull it forward. So, put this here. And, okay, I know what to do here. I think I got... No, I don't. On the right piece, I know what needs to be done. Close up nicely, yeah. Okay. I think I'm just going to pull that door off. So I can get in to get my clamp in place. Make sure that stays. Whoop. In place. Alright, so I get that, holding that together, so I say get some reinforcement on where I broke it here and here, that glue behind there. These are probably okay to pull, but I'll reinstall the door before I do the thumbnail. But like I said, that's, back this out here. Let me plug this in and we'll take a look at the sort of where we got to tonight anyway. Okay, got our lights down in there on the bottom level. Then I think there's our flames. Of course our floor is not very stable yet, but it will be once we get everything else installed around it, hopefully. But I think, yeah, it's coming together good. I'm looking forward to getting everything tied together. It shouldn't be too much longer for the actual structure. It looks like we're going to spend at least one day getting the lights hung from the ceiling. Looks like it's a little bit tricky, but I'm feeling good about it. Alright, I'm going to call it there. Thanks for watching, everybody. Like, subscribe, comment, complain, share. Do whatever you want to with all that. Be good to one another. Stay safe. And click on a link. There's my channel up there if you'd like to subscribe. There's my other channel over there if you want to check out some experiments I do a couple times a month. This here is what YouTube thinks you should be watching. And over there is the playlist for this build. See you tomorrow.